To get started with the user management portal, once you sign in, navigate to the Account tab. If you're set as an administrator on any client, you'll see this Manage Users button. Click this. It's going to take you to a screen. If you are set as an administrator on multiple accounts, it will then give you the option to sign into a specific account. So you can just click whichever one, and then you'll see the list of users that are available on that client. Once I have launched the user management portal, I'll see my list of users. If I need to add a new user, this means they do not have an existing account in the Presto system. I just come up here to this Add User button and click Create New User. You'll see you can fill in their first name, last name, and email address. Their phone number is not required. Once you fill in this information and click Confirm to notify the user, it's going to automatically generate a password and send an email to that user. If you had a typo in their email, you would just need to erase that user from your account and then come back to the Add User button and then recreate that so you can be sure that they receive this confirmation email with their password to sign in for the first time. To add an existing user to your account for access, you would just click on this Add User button and add an existing user. This is someone that you know already has an email account in the Presto system. You'll need to type their email address exactly. Once you have done that, just click Verify Email and it will confirm that they have an account. Click Confirm and it will add them to your user list so that you can give them the permissions that they need now. Once you've added your user, you're ready to set up their permissions. Click these three dots next to their name and click on Edit Profile. Now you can see right now my user has no access. So I want to go in and give them website access. The website access that you're able to give them is determined by what is set up in your client account. And that is something that is done by our internal team here at PrestoSports. So once you click this, you'll see the websites that you have access to give them permissions. This means that they're going to be able to sign into your site and make any adjustments necessary on the website itself. Once I click Save, you can see it is added to their permissions. We'll do the same thing for each one of these. You can add PrestoStats if your client has purchased PrestoStats access. If you only want to give them access to specific sports, that is an option. You just need to set the toggles for the sports that you want this user to have access to. Once you do that, when they sign in to our legacy CMS, they will see the Launch PrestoStats button on those sports. You'll also need to give them RPI access if you want them to stat for a specific team. You'll only have access to pull up RPIs that are attached to your client. So here, I'm going to add them this RPI access. Once I have selected that, I'm going to need to set the sport access. If you want them to have access to all of the sports that are available for your client, just toggle this All Sports switch on. If they need to have access only to specific sports, you would just be able to set those sports here with those toggles. You can add multiple RPIs to their access. You just need to do this one by one. And again, you can set specific sports with these toggles for a different RPI. Click on their name and remove user. This is going to remove their access from your account. This does not delete their email. If they have access to another client or another RPI, you are not making any of those changes. You're simply removing the access from your account. So once I click that, it'll take a few seconds to load. It's wiping the RPI access and anything else that you've given them. So just give it a few seconds and then you will see this user removed from your account.
Okay, so those were the general instructions. So now I will hand this off to Alex to add some more information and help with our Q&A.
Hey, thanks, Katie. Excuse me. And this is Alex with the client support team. Just kind of want to touch on a few items that has to do with the user management portal. As you saw, the user management portal is great for conference commissioners, athletic directors, and SIDs who want to create. You can also remove accounts that are associated with your either conference or school. And you can do that through the user management portal, but you have to be an administrator. If you are not already an administrator, please contact the support team, just web@prestosports.com, and we can get you started, as well as send you the instructions that you just saw in the video. And then once you are an administrator, you would sign in the same way to your site, but under the account tab, you'll see a new manage users tab that you can access the portal. Like I said, this is great for adding new coaches, GAs, or anyone who would need access to your site, or if they need stat access. So it can be really flexible in terms of that. Also, if you have been given access to a neutral team for a tournament, you can also disperse that access to different coaches and different accounts if you need to do that and don't have time to contact us. So it's a great tool if you really need to toggle user access and you don't really want to have to contact us or don't have time to contact us. That's what user management is for.